been 973 days since the last in-person World Championship, and since then, it's been extremely hard to live up to that moment. Having no LANs or international competition for so long made it near impossible for storylines to develop. In fact, it took nearly 3 years before we saw another moment of that same caliber at a World Championship. And when it did happen, it did not disappoint. This is a story of FURIA Esports. FURIA Esports came into the World Championship as the highest seed from South America, which sounds really good, but unfortunately doesn't mean much historically. Before this season, the SAM region as a whole had a record of 1-8 on LAN. Not exactly the best track record. When an NA or EU team was put up against a South American team, it was usually just something to scoff at least until the 2022 Winter Major.
The crowd is going wild. They're ready for upper bracket gameplay.
This event was the first true sign of FURIA's potential. A top 6 finish from a South American team shattered everyone's predictions. They came up out of nowhere, taking down powerhouse teams like NRG and Endpoint. FURIA instantly became a team to watch out for after just one event, even for top teams like Team Queso, which they had the unfortunate occasion of coming across.
Teams are ready to go. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to find out who's moving forward and who is going home. FURIA on one side, Team Queso on the other.
FURIA just trying to feel out what Team Queso is bringing to the table.
Another shot, almost in there, but FURIA finally got the ball on. How much more, because the game itself is been playing on the blue zone.
Right, you don't want to spend so much time on your own side. That was a nice drop down there from Joy.
When a big challenge come off the ceiling, put a little force behind it, that's a big demo, and a quick follow-up. Oh my gosh, Rise is just, you know what? Hard putting pressure as well on Rise in the corner. That one's drilled through and just missing the timing on the bump.
It is not easy for Queso, but there is a lot of space for them, and as we hear,
but again, they're too different. They're not being able to get to the ball before, and that's unfortunate. I mean, well,
he really wants to see that offense come out. It feels like time really running away from them here, and that's a great shot. They finally break through. And what's unfortunate about that last goal, too, hold on, FURIA's going to get one back. That's off the demo.
Normally, I'd say that's a good double tap, but the only one there is FURIA. That's a miss off the backboard.
That was the floor.
Card's going to find a go-ahead goal.
The ball is going up, Rise trying to keep it up, but it's going to touch the ground, and FURIA wins a match against Team Queso.
Card taking away pass to Joyo. Yanks looking for a spot on the net. He's actually going to pull the defender out of line.
Having to field some tough shots. Queso really unrelenting, and a second touch. Back post, it'll bounce off, and a good challenge will clear the goal. Here's an opportunity. Can Card dish it out? The shot inbound. It'll get through. FURIA tie up the series.
Kyle trying to keep the pressure going. Card is up early. He will go towards the low right. Kyle follow through. Back post. It's going to roll right in.
He's not able to get after him, but that's a little concerning for Queso to have that type of miscommunication. Yanks.
Wow.
Yanks. 3-0 for FURIA.
Trying. Absolutely put on a show here to get some crazy goals and little misdirection. Keep prodding anywhere that defense to see if he can find a way through. It's Joyo who comes down with it. Flip reset. That's perfectly executed.
FURIA would go on to lose control of Game 7 and be eliminated from the Major.
That is 3 for Queso. Devastation the other way.
Their performance was unbelievable at the time. The only question left on people's minds at this point was it a fluke? Well, at the next Major, 3 months later, FURIA answered that question with, no. No, it wasn't.
FURIA, South America's hope. They did it last time Winter Major. They broke through that top 8. Finally, they made a top 6 finish.
FURIA defense, but here's the problem. You give a lot back the other way. Man, you get punished.
At the 2022 Spring Major, FURIA truly solidified themselves as not only a top team, but a fan favorite. Yan had one of the most impressive individual performances ever seen in the RLCS, scoring highlight after highlight. A team from what we used to call a minor region was changing the reputation of not only themselves, but their region as a whole. They were unfortunately knocked down to lowers early on by none other than Carmine Corp, who they would end up meeting again later in the bracket in the top 6. This was one of the most exciting series of the tournament.
This is huge, not only, of course, for KC, but FURIA, the damage they can do, it is on another level, truly.
FURIA do not look like they are up to the task, but Johnny, what we saw earlier was good. Dolly, that's so important.
They've fallen off, that's what they've got to try and avoid in this series. FURIA were extremely consistent earlier, but it's all KC. In that situation, it was gnarly. FURIA I say they have to be more aware of how KC are trying to approach it, because you're going to keep leaving your net open. No, not at all.
Every other map, brilliant. Oh, Nolly might go away! Nolly gets
There's a lot of demo plays that led to the demise of FURIA. They haven't needed to utilize that, but with a flippering set, you're going to do just
They always do, but they're just a bit too few and far between now. 1v1. Astral delays the flick, goes to the 50, muscles it in. That's genius from Astral. He knew the ball's too far forward.
This is usually the point in the series where it's considered all but over. Reverse sweeps just don't happen in these scenarios. A game away from elimination, backs completely against the wall, there's just no hope left to hold on to. For some reason though, these factors don't apply to FURIA. And the entire crowd of RLCS was just about to realize that.
You want me to put this into context? We have never seen a best-of-7 reverse sweep at an RLCS LAN.
Oh, to see on social media, in this LAN in person, Jan sneaks one in here for 1-0. That's something we haven't seen too much. FURIA,
There's another little moment for FURIA. Kaio has got another.
protecting their tally. 4-goal advantage remains. Make it 5. Card puts in his second goal again. Wait, that's where they could really flex their muscles with the reset.
Here it is. It's what you asked for. Johnny slowing it down. Going for a solid first touch. Over one player. Then the second gets the follow-up. Johnny asked. And FURIA.
You're there for a reason. You were there because you thought there wasn't chances there. It's gonna get better. Yeah. Well, now he needs to try and prove it at this situation. Shot. Jan has a great series on his head. And Jan does get rid of the danger.
So far as I'm watching this play break down, you can see FURIA, they're not uncomfortable with boost. They're taking a lot of pads, using a lot of it as well to put shots on net. And finally, it flips in for Yan. So many open nets that KC just bombed towards their half from the midfield. Now we're seeing a two-man passing play.
To describe just how good it has been, they just need 45 seconds more of it. And Card.
High amount to work with. The team plays that we saw earlier on, gone.
Didn't work.
That's it, confirmed. It's been so for a while. FURIA have brought it back to Game 7, and they've done it with a celebratory goal as well.
Copper Box Arena! Are you ready for Game 7?
FURIA have thrown down the gauntlet. They have won the hearts of London fans, and they open the scoring again.
FURIA in this position have been unstoppable. When they get that first goal, they do not let it get away from them. His Nolly is going to have to back down at least for now. Cards lofts the ball up to Kaio. Means FURIA have their second.
In there, but FURIA still look great. They're hanging on to this 2-goal lead, giving nothing but now suddenly Garmin find an opening.
Tachi back into the midfield. Nolly can't quite take the first time shot. They're taking their time. They want the perfect play.
Oh no!
Tachi! Shooting at Gorton there. Instead, he set up his teammate. Kaio with Zappa on his shoulders. And he will wait and to the corner. And Tachi will clear.
The key touches here, every touch so important. Nolly gets back to the ball, mid-air recovery. Now it's free for Garmin.
It's an odd feeling to already outperform your expectations, but at the same time, be this close to making history. FURIA now had 2 moments just like this. 2 majors in a row, 2 devastating Game 7 losses. It's hard to watch from the losing perspective, but there was still work to be done. Coming up was the biggest Rocket League event of the year. This brings us nearly to the present day, the RLCS World Championship. FURIA had just 1 month to grind and change their reputation of coming up short of making history. Eyes were already on them as they went into their first match. And what better test to start with than the very team that took them down just 1 month prior? Would FURIA let this opponent scare them? Absolutely not. This, in fact, is where the redemption begins.
Blue in the chat there, folks. Let's get over to the stage. We got a banger of a match coming down the pipeline.
I thought they had a chance. I thought they had a chance. It was an open net, and I thought they were going to score in that one. I watched it with the reason. Oh my God! There you have the attacking right now. Watch it. That's going to be a good pass. Oh, Nolly attacking. He got the shot. I mean, go for that one. Oh, that's an open net. Yeah, it is. It is an open net. Itachi walled the post. The K-Corp pulling off on this play. Pass front. For the end.
touches, connecting with each other. Both defenses able to challenge. Shot in front. Goal! Ooh, touch up. That's going to be a FURIA goal. Kyle getting credit for this one.
They decided, okay, we're not going to limit the card by any means. Oh! Talking about card. How we're not going to limit him. Oh my god, that was an Astral crowd. And again, Astral was in the back, trying to defend. And this time, there is no on the blue zone. Astral misses that one. Another shot on that in this one. Card is going to get it in.
Control the ball, really from all three players. Now you got to withstand. Quick pressure. The double! Goal! Card again! FURIA. All bouncing on the same wavelength. And for Kyle, 2-0 FURIA. Back in the air. Card, back over to Yan, jumped in front. It's a mess in front of the box. Kyle puts it in! Need from Card to get to the ball. The entire K-Corp rotation is out. Card doesn't get the touch. When he gets the pass, the post net in! FURIA take the lead!
And I'm telling you,
FURIA began the tournament by dominating a series they couldn't close out before. One of those two stories was now complete. Immediately after, they would unfortunately be knocked down to lowers, but they'd instantly bounce back in a close Game 7 finish to send them to the final playoff bracket. 8 teams remained, single elimination, and FURIA were given the hardest matchup of any team. But who's this? Moist Esports. Well, looking at the players, they are the exact same squad as Team Queso from 4 months ago. After eliminating FURIA from the Winter Major, they moved on to be labeled as the best Rocket League team in the world, finishing in 2nd place at that event, and then 1st place at the Spring Major. And now here at the World Championship, dominating every series they've had so far. So now that we understand the gravity behind this matchup, the lengths that FURIA have gone to get here, and with odds clearly being stacked against them, it's easy to see why this particular match already drew in a more passionate crowd than usual. How the series itself actually played out though, turned out to be nothing short of extraordinary. Welcome to the greatest Rocket League series in 973 days.
Demonstrably, the tournament favorites, Moist Esports, taking to the stage, going up against the Fury from South America, FURIA.
7 potential games for history to be made.
If you're FURIA, but it is time to see if it's the FURIA once again here in the Ligas Arena and rising up to the occasion.
Now it's up to FURIA to change that narrative.
A brutal match for FURIA, and it might be
FURIA was on the defensive, but this time they're able to use Kai on the midfield. Things might be a little bit different. Oh my god! Yo-Yo!
FURIA looking like they're going to have to figure it out later on. An own goal to finish us off. Rise, Patrick Hero.
I gotta say, we were asking for Yang. I think he is attacking a little bit more now. Hard! Must be very
good between FURIA and the club. That these sort of defensive showings are not rare, but now Vatira, he's broke through the ball! Body! Corner, first one to it, and yet again, and we have overtime. That clean cut opportunity, now off the back foot, Vatira! Save, follow up, popped up high, and that was so crucial from Kaio. Vatira off the backboard, tokes it back around, 2 players go at him, Vatira!
South America. Every single person in that region are watching this game. We'll see how it plays out.
Jack attacking fast. Gaio trying to go for that ball. Guard has a chance. He's going for it. And now they react on time.
Moist either caught in the transition or not caught at all. Oh, Joyo, can he go the whole way? Vatira is stopped. The field for what feels like since we scored the goal. Now we go off the backboard. No, yeah, make sure that there's nothing available. Not that Moist really had a rebound as Joyo rotates in and it's too late.
South America, not known for their defense, they've held on against the most offensive team in the world.
This time around, it's Moist that are stuck in their own side of the field. Yan this time takes a little bit too much of a touch, but Rise classes to Joyo. Vatira tries to save it. Not enough. Moist!
They are aware of their strength. You know, they want to be flying, high flying. You're passing, and oh, that's almost on that card with the save. How? Not over yet. Yo-Yo has a chance to go for the pass. Nice interception from Yang. Only 1 second left. The ball is going to fall to the ground, and we have a tied series.
Game 5. Double match point on the line. As Joyo takes the air immediately. Can't find a demo, but here comes Rise. Bottom corner, not enough. Matrix is around the demo. He's now taking to the opposite side of the field. On the reset, can he outplay everybody? Rise!
And 10 seconds left, Joyo has possession.
You have possession going for the solo play, the ball onto Matina's hands, and of course, it is going to be a goal. Boys securing this game number 5.
It's now 56-0 for games, where one team gets on match point, but yeah, we have to start watching out.
Jan, reset for Turan to dodge it. Position!
Jan!
Good chance for Caio. Oh no, Caio guard wisely waited in the back. Yo-Yo against everyone. He doesn't care. He's gonna put it on net. Yo-Yo.
Pass. Now Card up against Vatira. Infield. That's open. 2-goal lead is back. What is currently happening is Caio on the backboard. Has he got the step? Oh my goodness. He almost goal. 3. Oh! Vatira.
Out of nowhere, Vatira with a read. I thought it was a goal from Card. Now it's still Vatira. Vatira. He made it happen again.
Card moving in. He doesn't take his own teammate. Off the backboard. Guides it into the corner, into safety.
Boys to be playing with fire, but if anyone can do it, they can clinch it. No, Card! 34 seconds left on the clock, and he wants it more than anyone else.
Ladies and gentlemen, get up, get loud as Wayton would say. We are going to Champions Field.
Whoever scores first might be enough, but this has been a long time coming. Boys versus FURIA, Game 7, and a chance for Caio!
Good play going, that's still in a dangerous spot. No back and forth, it's turn after turn. No
Boys with the first goal of game number 7.
After 2 minutes of holding on, Moyes get the one.
Oh!
Yes, but then let it slip!
I was able to get it out the way.
You can feel the tension rise. It's right in front of the net. Nerves are peaking now, with both teams making the mistake.
Moyes have taken over. The opening few minutes belong to FURIA. Back into the midfield.
Boys 2-1 up, with only 1 minute remaining.
They might be about to make it 2 as well. Joyo plays the time, but that's right into the path of Card.
Yanks way up high. He has Caio up front. The pass for Card, and it shoots. Yo-Yo with the save. How he could see it.
Boys have kept themselves alive. 30 seconds remaining. Let's go.
Card infield, taken away. Caio now looking for the back one. That's the one. Good though. Caio bumps it off. Now comes the follow. Into the back of the net. 2-8. We keep going. 15 seconds. Joyo with Vatira in midfield. Jan intercepts. Jan wins the challenge, but Vatira has